All right, a great morning to you out there. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning of the 18th of March 2025. And it's time to bring you the major headlines out of the newspapers. This morning, as always, I am Kenny Durutilu. And I have the Punch newspaper, the Premium Times, the Guardian, the Daily Trust, the Vanguard newspaper. This morning, we'll be sharing headlines from those papers. This morning, let's start off with the Daily Post. Some of the headlines here: EFCC arrests Governor Pebolo's aide, Okungbowa, over alleged naira abuse. Hardship: Nigeria's inflation drops. Signal economic recovery. CPPE. Economists: you lack power to prosecute offences under Electoral Act. Court tells AGF. Fubara accuses lawmakers of frustrating efforts to implement Supreme Court judgment. Impeachment: full list of allegations against Governor Fubara. Deputy. Other headlines here: Kaduna government reduces registration fees for state-owned tertiary institutions. Wike revokes nearly 5,000 land titles over unpaid ground rent. Yobe Assembly passes amended health insurance law, grants investment powers to agency. U.S. deports doctor accused of attending Hezbollah leaders' funeral. Commonwealth preaches unity, inclusive community among youths. North Korea vows to strengthen nuclear capabilities. Politics-related stories are still with the Daily Post this morning. Court to rule on LP suit against Rivers lawmakers. Defection: Jandor came to spy. Ruin Lagos PDP. Chieftain. More headlines here: defection, self-interest politician by ego. APC knocks El-Rufai. Take that again: defection, self-interest politician blinded by ego. APC knocks El-Rufai. Edo local government crisis. PDP warns banks against changing signatures of suspended chairman. 2027, Tinubu already planted his men everywhere. Joe Igbokwe. Ex-Lagos PDP Guber candidate Jandor returns to APC. Some of the major headlines there out of the Daily Post newspaper this morning. I move over to the Punch for some headlines here. Major story: impeachment move, tension in Rivers as Assembly serves Fubara misconduct notice. Reps break fast with Tinubu, donates 705 million naira to federal government. Lagos PDP attacks Jandor over return to APC. Dezani asks court to retrieve seized assets from buyers. Aliyah denies sponsoring protests against Benue CJ. More headlines: Niger full crisis. Customs marketers defer as 400 border filling stations shot. Amosum Dangote defer over cement plant demolition. Anti-Tinubu coalition APC others attack El-Rufai. Atiku as plot thickens. Wike revokes 4,794 FCT land titles over 6.9 billion naira ground rent. SGF distances itself from AIDS 10 billion naira fraud probe. On the Metro Plus pages of the Punch, you find these stories. 32-year-old man arrested over girlfriend's death in Akwa Ibom. Activist fault Adamawa's farmer death sentence for killing header. One missing as suspected land grabbers attack policemen in Ogun. Other stories, business related to this one: Oyo/Osun Customs generate 2 billion naira revenue. Federal government pledges to address labor crisis at Sterling Oil. Those are some of the stories talking about business there out of the Punch newspaper. All right, I take headlines now from the Premium Times. Rivers crisis. Fubara's administration warns of avoidable calamities. Rivers crisis allegations of gross misconduct against Fubara deputy. You find the full list of that in the pages of the Premium Times. PDP's Jandor returns to APC after extensive consultations. Pro-Wike lawmakers serve gross misconduct allegation notice on Fubara deputy. 6 years after court judgment, Sokoto man shot by SSS operatives gets justice. More headlines. OT signs Abia electricity bill into law. Wike revokes 4,794 Abuja land titles over non-payment of ground rent. EFCC arraigns 2 Chinese nationals, Nigerian, over alleged multi-billion naira cyber crime. NYC official missing as Shiwore, a company's core member, summoned over video criticizing Tinubu. How factional youth group murdered elected leader in Imo community. Police. Alleged 12.3 billion naira fraud, Utudeko. Others seek out of court settlement as court validates trial. Those are some of the major stories from the Premium Times. Alright, I'll take some headlines from the Guardian. Tinubu appoints Bishop Kuka Pro-Chancellor of Kaduna Applied Varsity. Elsewhere, while we return to invest in Ogun State, Dangote. Nigeria's inflation drops to 23.18%, continues downward trend. NBS. Full list, the 19 cents. Excuse me. Why Rivers Assembly wants Fubara impeached. Raye, they moving, mess it up, call it smelly. Lagos government. This one says Diri proposes remediation global sanction for Niger Delta polluters at UN summit. More workers at risk of health challenges over sedentary lifestyle. Federal government to address allegations of expatriate quota abuse in oil sector. Alright, some headlines out of the Daily Trust newspaper now. Rivers Assembly notice of misconduct not addressed to Fubara. That's coming from the River State government there. Abuja natives reject Wike's claim on compensation, demand integration. Magban denies alleged plot to attack plateau communities. Bandits abduct 7 in Niger. Trial of Amcon's ex-MD, Union Bank, others open in Lagos. 3 Chinese miners, police escort, escape mob attack in Niger. Other stories here. Motorists past night at CNG stations over inadequate dispensing points. Shiwore, lawyers accompany core member summoned for criticizing Tinubu. How Mosun demolished my cement plant project twice. Dangote. Wike revokes over 4,700 land titles in Abuja. Alright, we'll take some headlines from the Vanguard before going on a commercial break. Dangote and Mosun bicker over demolition of cement factory in Ogun. Rivers crisis assembly serves Governor Fubara deputy notice of misconduct. Police arrest man for allegedly strangling girlfriend to death in Akwa Ibom. Sheyi Tinubu deserves some medals, not a tax. Balami. Dangote and Mosun already took that. I'll take one more. Stop EFCC from seizing my seized assets. Dezani begs court. We'll take a commercial break now. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis of the headlines this morning on the Papers Review. Just stay with us.
Happiness is a choice that we want you to make always. Choose to be happy. Choose 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan.
Mama, you know say pudding they make small pikin grow well and strong.
Since I discovered Maggi soya chunks to add protein to my food, don't they easy? You fit add them to your rice, spaghetti, noodles or stew 10 minutes before food done.
Now, I know they worry whether them get protein for food because with Maggi soya chunks, I fit give them protein for food.
Protein every day for my family.
My children are athletes. From the moment they wake up, they keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, I'm giving them a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo NS Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Ramadan ti dé, ó yá. Ẹ jẹ́ a jọ rìnrìn àjò lọ sáwọn ilé oúnjẹ ìgbàlódé tó yáàyè tí ẹ ti gbádùn ara yín ní sáà oṣù Ramadan yìí. Àkọ́kọ́ ibẹ̀ ní ilé oúnjẹ Charity Cafe níbi tí pínpín ti ṣe pàtàkì. Nítorí náà, ẹ máa fi fún ni. Èyí tó kàn ní Kindness Bistro, ẹ máa ṣe àánú bíi ti wù ọ́ mọ́. Èyí tó gbẹ̀yìn ni pé kí o dúró lójú ọ̀nà ìdáríjì kó o sì jọ̀wọ́ gbogbo ìkùnsínú. Ní àkókò sàárì àti ìṣínú, kó ire wọlé pẹ̀lú adùn náà.
Lóṣù Ramadan yìí, má kàn jẹun lásán nìkan. Pín ìgbádùn yìí kí o sì wà ní ìdára. Náà, jẹun fún ìdára.
The holy month of Ramadan is upon us. As we embark on this journey, let's not forget to show love through sharing. This Ramadan, stay ahead with daily power from Suhoor to Iftar. Join us every Monday to Friday as we explore the spiritual and physical benefits of the month, plus exciting recipes. Catch us on our YouTube page, Kolandia Dairy Nigeria, and on Dadin Kowa, Faranwata, Sunna TV, Arewa TV, and African Magic Hausa TV stations. Ramadan Mubarak from Hollandia.
Ìwọ gangan, ìwọ tí ò ń gbọ́ mi, jẹ́ kí n bi ẹ́ ní ìbéèrè kan. Kí ló ń fà ọ́ sẹ́yìn? Ṣé wàhálà iṣẹ́ rẹ ni? Ṣé ròǹgbà ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ ni? Àbí làálàá àti báyìí dọ́gba? Àbí bóyá ibùdó rẹ ló jìnnà sí àwọn àǹfààní pàtàkì? Kí ló ń fà ọ́ sẹ́yìn? Nítorí ẹnikẹ́ni bí ò bá jẹ́ ní ibikíbi, o lè jẹ̀gbádùn ìpè àti íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì tí ó jáfáfá láti gbé ìgbé ayé tí kò lódiwọ̀n láìsí ìfàsẹ́yìn pẹ̀lú Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Kàn sí ìsọ̀ Airtel tó súnmọ́ fún ìgbé ayé tí kò lódiwọ̀n lónìí. Airtel bírò òun la.
Taste it, the richness so amazing. For your cereal, tea and purple, Dano evaporated milk. Pour it, taste it, creamy and delicious. Dano evaporated milk.
Now you can enjoy a great creamy taste with Dano Full Cream and Dano Cool Cow Evaporated Milk. Try it and taste the Dano difference.
Hey! Now chicken is season, oh, and we are keeping it 1,000 on Showmax to stream, binge, and enjoy the best of HBO shows, Ninja Originals, and more for just 1,000 naira.
This March, 1,000 laughs, 1,000 action moments, 1,000 Ninja. All these for just 1,000 naira.
This Showmax chicken is season. Watch all the hottest shows on mobile for just 1,000 naira. Anytime, anywhere. This deal runs from now till 31st March. Sign up now on showmax.com.
Hi, it's me again, the Money Master, and I'm going to be telling you how to get 100 megabytes one time for free. That's right, and it's simple. Do a minimum transaction of 200 naira on Money Master. That's it. So if you aren't on Money Master right now, go download it ASAP or dial *995# to register. That, guys, is how you get free 100 megabytes from Money Master. Until next time, Money Master out. Money Master, the easy way to master your money. Download Money Master app or dial *995# to register.
Ramadan, a season to feed the soul and mind. It is the season to share a helping hand in prayer and deeds. A season to share happiness, to put a smile on someone's face, and food on others' stable. It's the time to share happiness with Golden Penny. Share happiness and nourish families with a range of Golden Penny food products. Ramadan Mubarak from Golden Penny. Golden Penny, home of good foods. Serving happiness, nourishing families.
Tifa bá wọlé tọ́ ní fàáfàá Jifa. 32 FM, the happiness station, is ready to spread happiness again. Yes, turn don't reach for us to make our listeners smile again. Oh, are you ready? Ṣé dúró dédé? Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ don land like traffic light. If true, data is life. Now if you say recharge card go come with you. If your finger is fast and you are feeling lucky on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, then keep your dial locked on 32 FM 949. Nítorí òjò recharge card yóò máa rọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun ọjọ́rú àti ọjọ́bọ̀ ìyún ni pé every Tuesday Wednesday and Thursday time go reach o àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ̀ go dey ṣẹlẹ̀ on top 32 FM 94.9 by 8 a.m. 11 a.m. 1 p.m. 5 p.m. Congo reach 7 p.m. lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé láago mẹ́jọ òwúrọ̀ aago mọ́kànlá àárọ̀ aago kan ọ̀sán aago márùn-ún àti aago méje àṣálẹ́ if it be red network if it be green network if it fit be yellow network any which way na way your own na to stay alert and stay active on 32 FM ló bá tán mọ́ gọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀ láfàwọ́dá.
ṣé wọn láì fi ní junior èmi tí mo phenomenal gangan.
Mariaba lawan sala oṣù ìkéde Ramadan.
Ahlan wa sahlan famarhaba ya sharral karim. Oṣù bùkún oṣù àforíjìn oṣù Ramadan máa wulẹ̀ máa rọra oṣù tí Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah sọ wípé gbogbo ẹni bá ṣe dáadáa kan níbẹ̀ òun yóò san ní ẹ̀san lọ́pọ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ ládá tí ẹ̀dá tún lè ṣe tí ládá ẹ̀dá ó tún fi tẹ̀sùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah ó ní kí ẹ̀dá ó máa ná nínú tí Ọlọ́run fún lóore sójú ọ̀nà tọlọ́run kí ládá tèmi tìrẹ lè tún tẹ̀sùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah pàtàkì jùlọ nínú oṣù Ramadan ìdí nìyí tí ìkànnì 32 FM 94.9 tá a kalẹ̀ ká sájà kan kòkó ọ̀zùgbẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn fi ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ètò ọlọ́kun òjọ̀kan tí a lè ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ nínú oṣù Ramadan yìí láti jẹ́ kí ládàá tiwa náà tún kún kẹ́kẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba àwọn ètò tí a lè ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ bíi wáàsí ọlọ́gbọ̀n ìṣẹ́jú oníṣẹ́jú mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún oníṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá àti oníṣẹ́jú márùn-ún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìrun pípè lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan àti àwọn ètò kíni àti ètò ìpolówó ọjà lówó tí ò gajara lọ fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ̀lọ́ Ali ní 081 43 38 0224 Mr Yusuf 080 53 56 11 31 Ramadan ọdún yìí kò ní jẹ́ àṣemọ fún wa o Allahumma àmín.
Àwọn tí tún dòde oṣù Ramadan mọ̀rí abá.
32 FM
94.9.
All right, welcome back. 13 minutes to 7 o'clock is the Papers Review on 32 FM 94.9. It's time to delve into the analysis of the headlines right now. To do that with me this morning is Mr. Femi Olukunle. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, Kenny, good morning. And I greet our listeners. Good morning to you all.
All right, let's start off from Rivers State, where we heard the embattled 27 Rivers State lawmakers yesterday served allegations of gross misconduct against the governor, Fubara, and the deputy in the latest twist to the Rivers crisis. The lawmakers listed 19 constitutional infractions allegedly committed by the duo. The Rivers State government has actually responded to that. They've accused the State House of Assembly of obstructing the governor from fully implementing the Supreme Court judgment. Mr. Femi, let's have you speak on that.
Thank you very much. To every Nigerian, what happened in Port Harcourt did not catch us unawares. We saw it coming. And for the lovers of this station, you will remember what I said last week. I did say that some scoundrels, some political scoundrels in River State are planning something. And what they are planning is to remove the governor. And after removing the governor, they will put their surrogate on the seat of the governor. And that person, after that, all of them will officially go into APC. And that will now tell you that everything that is going on is pointing to Nyesom Wike's interest in 2027. He wants to justify his being retained as minister in Abuja by President Tinubu. That is just it. Anyone who follows what is going on will see what I'm talking about. But anyone who dines and wines with them will go against what I'm saying. However, the lawmakers who are telling the governor that they found him guilty because he has not implemented fully the dictates of the Supreme Court. This man is in the process of doing it. Immediately, the first thing he did was to remove the local government chairmen who were elected. that the Supreme Court said were not properly elected. He removed them. You asked him to bring the 2025 appropriation bill. He came to you, you locked him out. In fact, there are so many ugly things that are happening in that place. And it appears that state is a rudderless ship on a storm. So you locked out the executive governor of the state, and later you came back to disclose that you are on perpetual absence from the legislative duties. And it was during the perpetual absence that you have given to yourself, because I won't call it a holiday, that you gathered together to write a letter to the speaker that yes, the governor has committed infractions, and the speaker on the same day transmitted that letter to the governor. And whereas the governor wrote you claim you didn't see it, and the governor wrote through newspapers, then you are still claiming you didn't see it. So, and then their principal keeps saying that yes, Fubara must be impeached. When it's impeached, nothing will happen. Heavens will not fall. I just want them to know one thing. As far as my brain can carry me, I know that 2 governors had been impeached in this country during political dispensation. They impeached Balarabe Musa in 1981, June 23, 1981. If you looked at those of you that are old enough to understand what happened in Kaduna State then, you see the gangsterism of the house that was loaded with National Party of Nigerian members. They didn't give the governor any slight chance to even breathe until they removed him. And Abubakar Balarabe Musa was a gentleman. He was a perfect gentleman. And they removed him, he kept quiet. But the same thing was done in Oyo State here, when some gangsters who called themselves lawmakers removed Governor Rashidi Ladoja, and that was on January 2006. And after Governor Rashidi Ladoja was removed, he went to court. Abubakar Balarabe Musa didn't challenge his removal, but Rashidi Ladoja went to court, and court brought him back in December of that same year, 2006. So this is not going to be the first time we are going to see rascals, political rascals, in houses. Now, you are claiming that he has not fully implemented. When did they dispense the judgment? And has he done something, or has he not done anything? And this man said he wanted to present. You all ran away so that we justify the hatchet job that your paymaster has given you to do. Then another thing is that some interest groups are saying that they will make that state or inhabitable for people. Already it is not habitable now, because at the end of this month I doubt whether anybody will take salary from that state, from state government, because central bank and which other agency is that, Federal Allocation and Fiscal Policy, will not want to give that state government its own share of the national cake. And unfortunately, that is the place where the bulk of oil is being extracted. Now, I just wonder what our judges do. I remember in the Second Republic, when Justice Atonda Williams was dispensing justice over 2/3 of 19 states of Nigeria. After in fact, there were so many contradictions in that judgment. So many people faulted that judgment, and he himself said nobody must make reference to that judgment in any court in Nigeria. So you can see that. And there was a judgment. I tried to look for it, but I couldn't get it, where a Supreme Court judge said that they discovered that the election that brought, I think it was Balarabe Musa, Yaradua, Musa Yar'Adua rather, that brought him in had faults, but they will consider national interest. And in the election that brought in Bola Tinubu, the Supreme Court ruled against itself. Supreme Court said that any judgment, any result that doesn't go through IREV should not be seen as valid. That one had been earlier said. No. This same Supreme Court ruled against itself and overlooked what it had already said. No. So if judges are dispensing judgment that will harm the people, judgment that will create chaos in the country, I think that is when they use their sense to say that, we can't go this way. Okay. But what has happened in Supreme Court, we are seeing the outcome of it, and more is likely to come.
Okay, Mr. Femi, please touch on the NYC official who's reported to have absconded, went into hiding after inviting the core member who criticized Tinubu. I have a headline here. Shiwore says the NYC officials absconded. They went into hiding. What's your take on that whole situation? She was accompanied by some attorneys to the LGI yesterday, and the LGI wasn't. The official she was supposed to see wasn't anywhere to be found.
That man, George, who was killed, and that made the Americans to protest, black man's life matters. Immediately that man was killed, the then incoming president, Joe Biden, went to kneel down, begging about a 7-year-old girl, daughter of that man who was killed, begging him. That was the incoming president-elect of the number one nation in the world. So that goes to tell you that in a democracy, everybody should have a voice. Everybody should be able to talk. So that girl is a graduate, and everybody says that the tomorrow of this country belongs to the youth. And then they want Nigeria to have robotic youth that cannot talk, youth that will see something that is bad and will be cowed, will not be able to say this thing is bad. That is what the society wants. But this girl is not one of them. The unfortunate aspect of it is that we have gone by those days when National Association of Nigerian Students were vibrant. Today, what have we seen? Majority of their leaders have been, their lips have been buttered. You see a student moving about in Mercedes-Benz S500. So you now consider that when this one graduates, what is he going to ride? So we have all that mess. And then some people are now criticizing this girl who is collecting 33,000. The president promised to give them 77,000 since last year. That promise has not been fulfilled. And most of these core members, they live in rented apartments. They feed themselves. They transport themselves. How can that girl live, and all of them, on 33,000 naira, and the government has not fulfilled? Even if government paid 77,000 naira, it is nothing. So, and the guy went to market and discovered that everything was in a mess, and he echoed it that, she rather echoed it that this thing is bad, this thing is terrible, the president is terrible, and what is bad in that? But those who say the guy is rude, I need to let everybody know that anybody who feels that he cannot be criticized, cannot be our governor, cannot be our president. If you are too old, go and be taking care of your grandchildren at home. If you don't do well, people will criticize you. Any Nigerian that is sensible enough to know left from right has the right to criticize any governor, any president, any minister in a democracy. So the NYC officials that bullied that girl, I think they are just trying to protect their job, and that was why they ran away when they saw Shiwore and lawyers who followed that girl.
We have to go on a commercial now. When we come back, I'll be taking your reactions to some of the headlines. To stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
This Ramadan,
Purify your hearts with prayers and share the nourishing goodness of peak milk. Ramadan Kareem.
Peak. Reach for your peak. Life is always full of wahala, but there is music, passion, feelings, and good vibes. Take a ride with INT'L app to get there on your own terms. You decide what your life will be full of and choose a fair price for this ride. INT'L. The INT'L online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.int'l.com.
Mama, I dey hungry.
Yes, my pikin. Oya, go change. Make you come chop.
My children are my life, but I know say they need to eat well to do well. Since I discover Maggi soya chunks, to add protein to my food don't dey easy.
Now, I know they worry whether them get protein for food because with Maggi soya chunks, I fit give them protein for food.
Protein every day for my family.
The holy month of Ramadan is upon us. As we embark on this journey, let's not forget to show love through sharing. This Ramadan, stay ahead with daily power from suhoor to iftar. Join us every Monday to Friday as we explore the spiritual and physical benefits of the month, plus exciting recipes. Catch us on our YouTube page, Kolandia Dairy Nigeria, and on Dadin Kowa, Faranwata, Sunna TV, Arewa TV, and African Magic Hausa TV stations. Ramadan Mubarak from Hollandia.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Tifa bá wọlé tọ́ ní fàáfàá làájìfà. 32 FM, the happiness station, is ready to spread happiness again. Yes, ke? Turn don reach for us to make our listeners smile again. Oh, are you ready? Ṣé ti dúró dédé? Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ don land like traffic light. If true data is life, na if you say recharge card go come you wait you. If your finger is fast and you are feeling lucky on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, then keep your dial locked on 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn. Nítorí òjò recharge card yóò máa rọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun, Ọjọ́rú àti Ọjọ́bọ̀. Ìyẹn ní pé every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday time go reach o. Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ go dey ṣẹlẹ̀ on top 32 FM 94.9 by 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m. Congo reach 7 p.m. Lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé láago 8 òwúrọ̀, aago 11 àárọ̀, aago 1 ọ̀sán, aago 5 àti aago 7 àṣálẹ́. If it be red network, if it be green network, it still fit be yellow network. Any which way na way, your own na to stay alert and stay active on 32 FM. Ló bá tán, mọ́ gọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀ láfàwọ́dá.
You want life in the junior. Èmi tí mo phenomenal gangan.
32 FM 94.9.
All right, welcome back. 32 FM 94.9. It's the Papers Review. My name is Kenny Duruchil. It's great to have you join us. It's time to take your thoughts on some of the headlines this morning. The phone lines are open. 0705 5000 949 0809 7000 949. If you're struggling with those numbers, you can try 0906 2000 949. Okay, I'm being told that the 0906 2000 949 is the main line. Okay, so try 0906 2000 949. You can also reach us on Facebook. That's 32FM 949. Fenya on Facebook. All right, let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. What's your name?
That is Tolu, and I'm calling from US.
All right, welcome. Let's hear you, Tolu.
Yeah, let me talk on defection. You see, I will not blame these politicians from jumping from one party to the other. but blame our constitution and even our weak institutions. See, our institutions are too weak. That is why this project can do and undo anytime. Because this diversification of the thing is really killing our democracy in the country. Yes. And I want to urge our lawmakers, our National Assembly, to do something about this thing. Sincerely, they should review our constitutions in a way that will make our institutions to be strong, so that nobody will be above the law again.
All right.
Sincerely, thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you. Good morning. Thanks for your time. Mr. Femi, I'd like you to weigh in on the whole defection thing. Jandor has returned to the APC. Your thoughts on that?
Well, the fact of the matter is that those people are not principled. Because if you look at where democracy came from, people had been in their parties for 30, 40 years. They never left, even if the party did not win. But here, it is because they are looking for where their bread will be better buttered. And that goes to tell Nigerians that all these people who gallivant all over the place are not because of you, but because of their tummy and their families.
Hello, good morning. Hello. All right. Some trouble with that line. Do try and call us back. 0809 6000. I'll take that again. 0809 0809 6200949. 0906. I beg your pardon. 200949. That's the number. Let's try this one. Okay. Hello. Good morning. All right, on Facebook, Boluwatife Ademijuwon says the crisis in Rivers State is spiraling out of control, depriving the people of the state of the opportunity to enjoy the incumbent governor's administration. I believe it's imperative that state leaders, including the president, take reasonable steps to address the issue and restore peace in the state. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah.
This is John Amariwaju, running from Magdal. The issue of Bara, the House of Rivers House of Assembly having him be for gross misconduct to answer them. I thought that last week this House of Assembly said that they have closed the House of Assembly indefinitely. So when did they sit down and make statement of that one? Where did they sit? And those allegations, no problem about that. As far as they are not ready for, because they are the one that even sent the message to Fubara that he should come and represent the budget of 2025. But at the end of the day, another drama they bring out. So let us wait and see what is going to happen. That's for that one. And then for the COP lady, to me, like the analyst rightly, I think we are in a country whereby they don't want anybody to talk anymore. The government promised the coppers last year to be paying them 77,000 naira.
No.
But what are we saying today? Has the government fulfilled its promise for these coppers? The answer is no. So to me, they cannot shut up the people's mouth. We will continue talking as far as they call this one democracy.
All right.
We will continue saying our mind. Thank you and good morning.
All right, thank you. Back to Facebook. Oluwaseun Ruth says the news surrounding the impeachment of Governor Fubara really shows that the people in government are just after their selfish interests, which is very bad, but it's high time they tread carefully because what worked elsewhere might not work in River State as people are seen ready to fight for the governor, which may lead to anarchy. All right, thank you for that one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah.
Yes, this is Miriam. I'm calling from Odega.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Cross-carpeting to Nigerian politicians means nothing. They tend to defect anytime they want, and they have to assume that they are all best. They do not have the love of the master, which is why I will employ everyone to have little or less trust in these so-called politicians, because we are still going to experience more from them. We should rise up this time around. That's my opinion.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. 0906 200949 is the number. Let's take other messages on Facebook. Good morning. It's obvious that the son of the president, Sheyi Tinubu, is economical with the truth. I'll get back to that one. Let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You're live. All right, do try and call us back. Tulu Lokwe Adeyemi writes, it's obvious that the son of the president, 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu, is economical with the truth, because we all know that the emergence of President Tinubu brought not only untold hardship, but has also inflicted more suffering on the masses as a result of his incompetence and questionable policies of all sorts. And instead of 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu to let his father know what's going on in the country, he's decided to be arrogant in failure. Which to me is a clear pointer at the fact that expecting anything meaningful from this administration of President Tinubu is like kicking a dead horse. That's the message there. I'll take another one here. This one is from Omadi Adekunle. He says, Wike should remember that power is not permanent and it's like a wind that flows away. All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Elder Femi there. This is the voice of John Uzonjoko. Well, for the NYSC members, where the rules and regulations of the NYSC contradict the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, the Constitution supersedes. To this end, there is freedom of speech under our Nigerian Constitution. Well, I'm not surprised what is saying, and let me say, I've said this several times, Fubara may be on his way out of government house, which may even include his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odun. His exit is imminent. I listened to Nyesom Wike last week. He said, how can you owe members of the State House of Assembly more than a year? They have families, they have school and other things. There is no doubt, and I am not surprised that Fubara is on his way due to the recent Supreme Court verdict, and more so, there is federal backing. So let's see what happens there. I'm John Newsom. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time there. Do appreciate that one. Mr. Femi, let's have your reaction to this headline. 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu deserves some medals, not attacks. Balami, it's a chieftain of the APC there.
That Balami is one of those people that are dying at the table of 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu or Tinubu dynasty. So, people should stop embarrassing Nigerians and insulting Nigerians. So, if you have personal relationship with 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu, that is yours. Stop telling Nigerians nonsense, because you see, nobody voted for 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu. Nigerians voted for Bola Tinubu and allow Bola Tinubu to do the work. Nigerians are saying that Bola Tinubu's best is not good enough for us. So, and that is what we are talking about. So, for anybody to be playing up 𝐶𝐈 Tinubu, I think that is an insult to Nigerians, and it's high time people stopped that nonsense.
All right, we'll have to go now, but I'll take one more message from Facebook. Jetawu George, I beg your pardon if I mispronounced that one. Tinubu is not likely to intervene in the rivers crisis because it favors his permutations. Working with Wike and Tinubu appear to have the same DNA, but be rest assured that it will have a spillover nationally if the jaws react overboard. Thank you for that one. We have to go now. Thank you, Mr. Femi Olukunle, for the analysis this morning. We do appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
The Papers Review is back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. I am Kenny Durotilu. The Smart Kid Show is up next.